So aldehydes, correct? The first thing which comes to our mind is what? CHO. CHO is aldehyde. Ketone means COO, correct? But I'm going to introduce something called alpha, beta, and gamma to this. So let's see how it is. Okay, I'm just doing a very simple thing. CH3, I'm just writing H3C. CH, then I'll write Br, bromine. CH2, then CHO. I'm just putting double bond over here, that's all. CHO, okay, that's the thing. Just to say that CHO, this particular. So now I'm going to name each and everything here. Just see this thing. This I'm going to name it as alpha, this is beta, and this is gamma. Correct? So you should know what is alpha group or what is the alpha carbon atom. So alpha carbon atom is nothing but the one which is directly linked to the CHO group. So what is this alpha carbon atom or alpha group? Alpha carbon atom is named because, I'm just writing it down so you'll understand, because it is directly linked to the carbon atom. Directly linked to the carbon atom. If everyone has copied down, let me know. So what is the alpha carbon atom? Primarily linked to the, directly linked to the carbon atom. Correct? Beta means it is the next carbon atom. Gamma means the next one. That's all. Yeah. So this is a new term for you. Alpha, beta, and gamma. Alpha means directly linked to the CHO, aldehyde group. The first carbon atom. That's all. Okay. I hope everyone has completed this thing. Just I want to just name some few things. CH3CHO, the first aldehyde, correct? This is called acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde. Suppose if I'm taking the benzene ring, if I'm just writing CHO here, benzene, ene is replaced by aldehyde, benzaldehyde. This is benzaldehyde. This is just for information. I just wrote it down. Acetaldehyde and benzaldehyde respectively. Acetaldehyde. So this only acet, then aldehyde. So I'm going to name one more thing. Ketone thing, I'll just name it for you. Ketone. Let me just, yeah. CH3, CO, CH3. Or else you can just write CH3, C double bond O, CH3. Even this is also correct. Whichever you feel like, you can do it. Okay. So same thing, acet I'll write here, acet, ACET, correct? But instead of aldehyde, or one, acetone. Ketone means one I have to add, acetone. This is acetone. Okay. So CCO, CH3 will be there extra, that's all. CuCO, CH3. That's the thing. Fine. And again, in the same compound, if this same compound, I'm just erasing this particular thing, this stuff. And if I am replacing with what? The ketone. C double bond O, CH3. So the same thing, this can be called as acetophenone. Acetophenone. If you're done, let me know. Is everyone done up to this? Please let me know. Then only I'll be going to the next page. Fine. Perfect. Preparation of, just like alcohols and everything, we got preparation of aldehydes and ketones. Okay. The first one, Stephen's reduction. Preparation of aldehydes, I'll just write down here. First one, from nitriles. Nitriles means C triple bond N. Okay. From nitrile. Nitrile bracket Stephen's reduction. Stephen's reduction. Okay. So a nitrile group CN is nitrile. If you don't know, C triple bond N. Okay. So RCN. Okay. Plus 2H in presence of stannous chloride. SnCl2. SnCl2 is called what? Stannous chloride. I'll just write it down here. What is this thing? Stannous chloride. Okay, fine. Will give me an aldehyde. What is my aldehyde here? RCHO. That's all. Very simple thing. RCHO. R and CHO. That's it. Fine. And for everything, if you want, you can just add H plus also. H plus or H3O plus. You can add this thing. Because we are boiling it. This is in constant HCl. That's all. RCHO. And if you ask me what about this N plus NH4Cl. But end of the day, our main focus should be on what? Aldehyde. Okay, aldehyde should be our main focus. So if you know this syntax, I can replace this R with what? CH3 I can replace. Correct? Then I'll get what? Acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde, just like I did the previously. Okay. And in the board exam or in the entrance examination, the intermediate is not required actually. Okay, so they'll never ever ask the the intermediate thing. They just need the reactions. That's all. So guys, just give me a second. I think one of my other student is calling to tell me the marks. Just a second. So I guys completed this thing. Done. I hope you done it. Yeah, perfect. Second one, Rosenmund reaction. Rosenmund. ROSENMUND, Mund reaction. Bracket you can write from acetyl chloride. So don't worry about this acetyl chloride. Very easy actually. Okay. So again, RCOCl. RCOCl. This is my acetyl chloride. This on reaction with hydrogen, okay, and palladium catalyst. And the catalyst used here is what? Palladium. ED. Okay, fine. With barium sulfate, BaSO4, and then heating it, delta, boiling it or heating it, we'll get what? An aldehyde, RCHO. RCHO. That's it. We'll get an aldehyde. Okay, if you want, you can just write the byproduct as HCl. This is not required for us. So just like the previous thing, if I'm replacing R with CH3, okay, I'll just write down this thing. If I'm replacing R with CH3, here also I'll get CH3. So I'll get acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde I'll get. Acetaldehyde. Yeah. So just to tell you in the thing, minor see, for example, if they're asking the preparation, this HCl is not required actually. Okay. So they got a paper and everything. Fine. So they'll just see the main product. What is the main product? Fine. How to prepare this thing, or explain Stephen's reduction, or explain Rosenmund reduction. Correct? So if we are able to know the syntax or the formula, we can get the answer. So the reason it's getting difficult because we think that what we have to study each and everything. HCl. How do we study this? We'll by heart enter the RCOCl plus H2 gives in presence of palladium as a catalyst and barium sulfate, and boiling it, we'll get an aldehyde and HCl. But if we study this, there are a lot of reactions to study. Okay, and there is a chance for us to forget these things. So I am telling you mechanism. First thing is, if it's a preparation of aldehyde, what should come here? Aldehyde should come. And for each and everything, delta should be there. Boiling should be there. And H plus or H3O plus you can write down for each and every reaction. Correct? Fine. And this is very common, RCOCl. From acetyl chloride. From you should just remember this thing. Acetyl chloride. Correct? COCl. RCOCl. That's it. Yeah. So I hope everyone has written down. Anyone left to complete it? So next thing I'm going to explain you is, okay, suppose ketones, can we obtain ketone with this? Correct? Ketones can we obtain is my question. So if at all like questions come for 1 mark, can we obtain ketone? Okay, the answer is no. This is strictly for aldehyde. strictly for the preparation of aldehyde. So this reaction cannot be obtained for the preparation of ketone. For ketone, it is strictly no. Okay, only for aldehyde this is. Fine. Yeah. Now from esters. How do we prepare aldehydes from esters? Correct? So I want everyone to write down whatever I'm writing here. Esters are reduced to aldehydes with diisobutyl aluminum hydride. Okay, it is called dibal H. Dibal H. You can remember this thing. Dibal H will be fine. So esters are reduced to aldehydes with what? Dibal H. Fine. No need to remember the full name. Just remember this thing. Dibal H. That's enough. Fine. So I'm just going to write an ester here. Okay. Not a ether, ester. RCOR. What is this? Esters RCOR dash if you don't know. Is it correct or wrong? Is RCOR dash is correct form of esters? I need answer from everyone. Is RCOR dash correct? Or is it RCOOR dash? Either option 1 or option 2, which is correct in this. I'm not talking about ether, it is ester here. Option 1 or 2. You can just feel free to give the answer, 1 or 2 from everyone. Feel free to give the answer because you will learn. If you give the option now, you will learn. No need to study future. Option 1 or option 2, which is correct for ester. So I got one answer now. What about the other 3 guys? Okay, first one. Okay, I got Rishank. What about your answer? So guys, it's very easy for us. I'll just erase the one which is wrong. Okay. R COOR dash. It is neither of this thing. 1 or 2 both are written same. It is neither of this thing. R COOR dash. Okay, what is this ester thing? R COOR dash. This is ester. So the form of ester, even if you don't know this, no need to worry. Again, I'm telling you. Okay, you are here to learn this thing. RCOOR dash. Fine. This in presence of what? Dibal H. And I told you one more thing, water will give me what? An aldehyde. So RCHO it will give me. Copy down this thing. RCOR dash with dibal H. There is diisobutyl aluminum hydride. With water will give me what? RCHO. So this R dash won't be there. This R dash won't be there. Okay. So RCOR dash is the correct thing. So if you're able to remember this thing, this is more than enough. These small things you just try to remember. That's all. Fine. I hope everyone has written down this thing. Next one is preparation of benzaldehyde. First one, Etard's reaction. Okay, so Etard's reaction in the sense, it's by oxidation. I'll just write it down here. By oxidation of methyl benzene. So if you're able to remember like this, it'll be easy for you. But the best way is to remember the what diagrams. So I'll just draw it down. Okay. So guys, what is this compound? Benzene ring with CH3, toluene. Correct? This with chromium chloride, CrO2Cl2. If you don't know this, write it down. Chromium chloride. So a lot of new terms are there which we have to write down and study. Okay. So this will give me what? This in reaction with carbon sulfide and H3O plus, CS2 and H3O plus. Will give me a benzaldehyde, benzene ring with CHO. Benzaldehyde. So a lot of new things are there in this, that's all. No need to write intermediate. So intermediate will get a chromium complex that you need not write. Okay, toluene with chromium chloride will give me what? Benzaldehyde. So this is generally the oxidation of methyl benzene. That's all. So if you've done this, let me know. If anyone want to go to the previous page or anything, let me know that also. Completed. 2 completed I got. Any previous page you want me to go, let me know. Fine, perfect. Then again, one more thing which I'll show you here. Okay. So this was the commercial purpose of benzaldehyde. Okay. Chlorine. Okay, and we are heating it. Energy is given. H nu they are given here. H nu is what? E is equal to H nu. So which means either they will heat it. That's the meaning of this. We'll get as CHO here. So again here toluene only. Toluene with what? Toluene on treatment with chlorine and then heating it will give me a benzaldehyde. Benzaldehyde. The next one which I'm going to tell you is the most important thing. I hope you guys have copied on this thing. This always remember E is equal to H nu, E is equal to H C by lambda. Nu is C by lambda. Okay, always remember this stuff. Is it done? I hope so. It should be by this time. The most important thing of today's session is this one. By Gutterman-Koch reaction. Very important. Most important of today's session is this. Very important. And guys, whatever is important, that only I'm teaching you, okay? Whichever doesn't come for the exam or doesn't know, I'm not at all worried and not at all teaching you. Which is not going to come, I'm not going to teach. Because there are a lot of reactions, I'm only teaching you which will come pakka for your board exam or for the entrance examination. I am not going to teach, or I won't make your life miserable by giving you a lot of formulas. So this is a benzene thing, correct? Benzene on treatment with anhydrous aluminum chloride, anhydrous AlCl3, anhydrous aluminum chloride plus traces of cuprous chloride, CuPROUS plus traces of CuCl, cuprous chloride. CuPROUS, CuPROUS, cuprous chloride. Okay, plus carbon dioxide and HCl, plus carbon dioxide and HCl will give me what? An aldehyde, CHO. That's it. So benzene ring, and you have to put an aldehyde. I'll tell you how to remember this also. First put a benzene ring, put an aldehyde. Benzaldehyde you put. What is this thing? Benzaldehyde. Benzaldehyde. That's it. Mercedes Benz you take and put the aldehyde. Benzaldehyde. Okay, fine. Then nothing is there. Anhydrous aluminum chloride, trace of cuprous chloride, carbon monoxide, and HCl. Even if you don't write these things, make sure that you write anhydrous aluminum chloride. Okay, that is more important here. Fine. So kindly try to visualize and study again here. So now one small question to everyone. Okay, those who studied, you can just answer me. What is this RMGX? What is this RMGX? Very quickly in the chat option. If you don't know, you can tell me I don't know. So guys, what is the RMGX? No one is telling me the answer of this. Yeah, guys, what is the answer? Till now, I not got it. It is Grignard's reagent. RMGX is what Grignard's reagent. It's a one mark question also. Very important question. I told Grignard reagent is very, very important. RMGX. Fine. So guys, make sure that you are all studying this thing. Okay. RMGX. Who did not know it is Grignard reagent? Who did not know it is Grignard reagent? I only got one answer. That's the reason I'm telling you. Because you should tell me whether you know or you don't know. Then only I can help you out. So guys, yeah, I'll just pause the record.